Okay, what's good? This is not gonna be easy. I'm gonna wait for the tablet to come back. So we're gonna learn some stuff together. Thought that would be a good learning opportunity. In the meantime, I know it says acoustic, but I just kind of remembered what I need to do with that telly. And this just seems like it's gonna be such a pain. And I need to go get the wood glue. We're back, sorry. Had to get the glue. Need to get the telly. Because I remembered what I was doing with this. 1 second. Take 2 seconds. And tellies are like the easiest thing to work on. So shout out tellies for being easy. But don't be difficult, Mr. Telly. I got my little CD player hooked up over here, Dad. I had to get the wood glue. That's a cool little CD player. I was talking to my buddy Machado Majiga. He's the drummer of Portugal, the man. Plays sax with him. He's recording a record. And I was like, oh dude, I got this thing. You know, I don't know, just a little CD player. Ooh, interesting. I love this already. This is like some random CD I got for $1. It says flute, percussion, and guitar. It was recorded in Houston, in Texas, in 2004. So he knows me fire. It's Chig Saudade, which is like longing for your soul something. Nature Boy, Bluesette, that's a rad one. Corcovado, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be a nice little jam here we're gonna have, I think. Let's turn back to that exploding thing. Actually, I think it's this. Yeah, this isn't even on Belly Opera. It's not really what I thought it was going to be, but I like it. But I like it. Okay, let me see this. Some of the stars and stuff. Here's what I just recently discovered, okay? I got this here Telecaster. And I got this in a trade for a guitar that I got for $5. So I'm not too mad about that. But what is the confusing part is that one of the pickups is not working. And I just keep looking at this thing open and it'll tell me. Yeah, because like also what's happening is, I guess that makes sense, like this back part of the switch just doesn't seem to be engaging. It's like, it's okay, that's I guess what's so confusing about it. Let me not put any weight on that. It's already maxed out over there. Whoa. Okay. I'm just trying to just get all the joints, you know what I mean? Blowing it up. Don't get molten Because if this doesn't work, I think I'm just gonna rip the pickups out of this guitar. And I might do something weird with it. But it would be cool if I could just get it to work. Yeah, there we go. A little on the side, nobody gonna like that. Get out. Go. Go. Okay. I resoldered all the switchy dudes. That's like the only thing I could think of. It's like, ooh, this one looks kind of rough. It's the only one that maybe could need some love. But yeah, I haven't tested the potentiometerness of them to see if they work, because it does work. So it's like, it's not that they're broken. I think it's just a little solder issue here. This is hard to get in. I need like a smaller tip, but I'm not going to change it. Okay, don't burn stuff. So I melt this capacitor, we're all going to go. Melt. Okay. Let me get this. There we go. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. It's two little pieces. Because boy, oh boy, do I hate when there's little pieces of solder in the pickguard. You can hear it. That's freaking going out good. Don't do that. Take it out. Don't be lazy. Shake it out if you have to. Okay. Knock on wood. This thing's gonna work. The pro tip is to like get a little cup or something or whatever, and just like put your stuff back in there, because make sure this is but yeah, if you get a little cup as soon as you start and just put all your screws in there, you won't lose your stuff, because that happens to me all the time. It's like I start putting a screw or something somewhere, just like thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna put this down, and it vanishes. So always just put your stuff on the cup, because otherwise you're gonna lose your job. You're gonna lose it, dude. And I don't wish that for you. Okay. Cooking now. Alright. And I'm gonna do these for. This is kind of an interesting little cover, but we're gonna use it anyways. This confirms my theory though. I had a guitar, I don't know, a month ago or something, Telecaster, and I didn't have the the input jack covered. And I thought about fashioning a piece of plastic from an old pickguard that I had, just kind of like a little square like this or something, and just like putting it right here. But I was just being ridiculous, and I went to Guitar Center and they had a little cover that I could use, so I just used that. But that's kind of what's going on here. It's just a little piece of plastic with an input jack on it, and dude, I don't mind that. I thought that. And this guitar just confirmed it was possible. I mean, I've never had a guitar actually that has a plastic input cover, but Normally you see a metal, don't you? Alright, let's see here, dude. We got everything good. No? Let's see. You pause. Again, I got this really crappy amp for $15 the other day. But it's great for this kind of stuff. I'm just like plugging in guitars. I don't even know if they work. So I don't blow anything up. Oh jeez. Okay, hold on, wait. Ooh, we're getting some sound. Yes. Did I fix it? Yeah. Cool. Okay, cool. I want to put that away now. I'll deal with that later. That'll be like a whole other freaking saga. But cool, let me just tighten these screws. That's awesome. So I was saying though, man, I don't think it's the pickup. I don't think the pickup's broken. It just seemed like it was like a soldering thing. Because it would work, but only sometimes, and only if you like held the jack while you did it. So that's cool. I'm gonna get this piece of solder out here. It's gonna annoy me, dude. Just, you know, just be patient. You just gotta troubleshoot. Because I knew it was the switch and I knew it was the back pickup. So I just followed the wires to the back pickup to the switch, resoldered that, resoldered the wires that went from the switch to the tom pots. And we're back in business, baby. That's awesome. That's awesome. Because like I said earlier, I was like, dude, if these are toast, I'm just gonna take it out of the guitar. And it's just like the way that this guitar is routed. There's not a lot of room for play. It's like a lot of like I'd have to start cutting into the wood of the guitar, and I really don't want to do that. Like if I don't have to do any guitar, it's such a pain. And you know, I got this guitar on a trade for $5, so whatever. But you'd have to be cutting into the wood. It's like they call it the drug smuggler's telly. We've never heard that before. I don't know why they call it that, but it's like, yeah, like they, you know, you pretty much like you have to haul it out all this junk, you know, and you know, homies just to put their goods in there. Cool, dude, stoked on this. It's going together. Sorry, my phone is all smudgy, but should play me. I think I'm gonna put this on reverb. If you guys wanna buy it, it'll be cheap. It'll be cheap. Maybe like $100 or something. What's up? Who is it? Gustav. Gold. That's a sweet name, dude. God-given. Surname Gold, dude. That's kind of cool. Okay, so just stand over like a hair. There you go. It's a little more sturdy that way. Okay. From Japan, dang, dude. That's cool. I'm gonna plug this. Okay. So, class of Ghetto Luthier homemade guitars, alright? This is gonna be, it already has been the biggest pain in the ass. I got this guitar for $50 from a homie. And it's coming together. Okay, I have hope that it's not totally destroyed, okay? So, I guess I do see it. here's what's happening, okay? Probably hard to get on the camera. Let's see if we can capture it. You can't really tell, but like the top is like smushing in, right? And there's like, and I was like, oh man, like I was thinking that it was warping, but it's not warping. It's like when I stick my hand inside, there's these things called the bracings. You could see one right here, this little wooden dude. Like, can I touch it? Yeah, this thing. This is the brace of the guitar, right? And so there's like brace, brace, brace on top and on bottom, right? So this one on the top is like not even glued on. Like, and you can hear like it kind of rattles. Like it's like up here, it sounds way better. I'm trying to hold the strings because I know that's probably not helping, but like, yeah, there you go. It's like that's a drum, dude. But yeah. Anyways, if you're gonna play this guitar, it's gonna have all kinds of like crazy shit that's gonna happen to it. So, and it's gonna mess with the action, and that's one thing I've been struggling with this guitar. Is like, I put strings on it, and then the neck was like coming off, just like so I had to re-glue the neck. Can you tell? Can you tell? I'm gonna color that in. You're not even gonna be able to see this. I'm gonna refinish the stuff, but like, you know, huh? Looks good. It's pretty clean. So I glued it, and then I just put strings on it just to see if the glue actually works, and it did. It totally does. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna put a pickup on this guitar, and so I stuck my hand here to figure out where I was gonna put the little holes and stuff, and I figured out the bracing was like about to come off. So I'm like, man, let's make a video about this because this is gonna take like an hour, I bet, just to do. And I had that tally that I was pretty sure I could do in 5 seconds. I think it took me 5 minutes, but yeah. So I'm gonna have to re-glue the bracing on this guitar, like, and we're gonna have to look up some YouTube videos together to kind of see. But I thought that would be a fun little part of the process, I guess, where, you know, I'm kind of just learning as I'm going. A lot of the times, like, you know, I'm taking a couple of like, I've taken one guitar class, and you know, I learned some stuff, but it really doesn't. And it was acoustic, and yeah. So I do a lot more electric stuff, but normally, I guess, okay. Here's the problem, the conundrum, right? Is normally when you would like re-brace a guitar, you would take off the top or something, and I really don't want to do that. Okay, like that's just gonna be such a pain, and I don't think it'll look as good. So it's like I already took the neck off. That would have been my opportunity to take the top off, but I just glued the neck back on. I don't want to take it off and then take the top off. You see what I mean? Just like that's gonna be like, oh, it's such a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna try to see if there's any YouTube videos about like how to maybe like, just gonna try to put enough stuff in there to where like, you know, like maybe if I could just put this like in there this way or something, like tall ways or some shit. There's something in there that would like re-glue the bracing back on. And I'm thinking I want to do that before I install the pickup, because that's going to be a total pain in the ass. But I already have a soldering iron on, so I'm going to solder the ground wires and stuff really quick, just so I can turn the soldering iron on. Because I was thinking I was just going to be able to solder it together. I thought we were going to be good, dude. We're going to be good. It's never that easy, is it? It's never that easy. Here we go. So you got this little sound hole pickup, right? I like this guy. These pickups are cool. I think they're extra cool because if you're a nerd, you can swap this out to any pickup you wanted pretty easily. And these pots and stuff are pretty good. So it's a nice little pre-one thing. But okay. So it has a ground, and I'm gonna take the ground to the other ground. Let me just, yeah. So there is no tip on this thing. Just whatever he calls. Take the tip off the wire. Displace it. Just try to be gentle with it, but come on, dude. Oh my goodness, I was there. There we go. Yeah, check that out. Just trying to get a little more soldering surface area there. Whoa. It's a very interesting looking, but it works. It looks good. Okay. I'm just gonna put this onto the tone pot. Or you know what? I'm gonna put it on its own roller. Just so nothing gets confused. If you don't know, you kind of want to scratch the bottom of the pot like a screwdriver head or something. It's pretty hard to get this on and just take off just the blank pot. A lot of times there's like some sort of wax or something on there. So I'm gonna hold this. Let's see if I can use it. Keep it up. Get my solder ready. Run it out. And get more. Yeah, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. We're in here for 22 minutes. We're only at 1 like. A little solder action. Just see if I get this. Use the old solder and stick it to it. There she goes. My back's hurt. Can you stop moving, Mr. Donepot? Okay, this is so mean. Why won't you stay? Come on, let's just melt instead of moving. That would be great. Okay, well, where's my done without the other one? I was gonna try to do a new one. Be fancy, but now I just can't get the solder to melt. I'm trying to use an old one, so that's lots of fun. Come on, little buddy. Everybody loves you. There you go. I love you. We love everybody. Please just solder onto this Donepot. Because I need some more solder. One, 2, 7, melt. Oh, life is so hard. It's like it's literally so hot to the touch, but it won't melt the solder. Come on, little Billy. There we go. Now I can upload this stuff. Since iron just sucks and it's like near death level. Near death level. It needs to be retired, but that's all I got right now. So we're using it. And I'm running out of solder quick, dude. Somebody hit up the super chat for some more solder money, dude. Okay. So we wired up the pup. Now, I'll put that over here. Because I'm hoping that I can do all this in one run. But we'll see how messy this whole situation is to get. Okay. Let's Google fixing brace on acoustic guitar. Yes, regluing a loose brace. Done by Mr. Stumac. We like him. He's nice.
Here's a 1973 Martin D35.
Yeah, that's about
with some loose braces on the back.
how old mine is, Mr. Stu.
Because Martin seldom get loose braces.
Really?
I'm going to fix them all the same with the technique that I'll show you now. But it'll probably take me 3 days to get them all. There's 4 loose braces.
Jeez.
And I can only get one at a time. Then I
Okay,
let it dry all day.
I see what you mean.
You might find loose braces on a Martin top because you have all that string tension and the rotation of the bridge, the pumping.
That
With
makes
the back
sense.
braces, that's pretty rare. The first thing I'll do is vacuum very carefully because once I go in there with my probes and put glue under a loose brace, if there's any dirt, it's going to find its way there and it won't glue up.
Interesting.
I'm going to clean the area between the
That seems
brace
contradictory to
and
like
the
some
back of the guitar
previous things, but
of all the old glue with all kinds of tools.
I only say that
You'll see 'em.
because
One of my favorites is a cut down X-Acto knife, and I can reach in here and see what I'm doing without my arm in the way. Right underneath that brace.
little Amazon Fire,
$40
or something. This thing's pretty awesome.
Tap and a die.
Oh, I just changed the video. Come on, I'm just trying to put the freaking thing up. It's not being mad complicated. Can we go back to the video I was watching, please? What? No, not acoustic guitar beats. When have I ever fucking typed that in my life? Stop. Oh my god, buddy. You're fired. You're fired. Redo. Come on. What in the world just happened? So it started looking shit up on its own. Come on. Come on. Give me the search bar. Come on, Billy. Let's go.
Red Bull gives you wings. Hello, Internet. So you make music, you put it out, and nobody that you know listens to it.
It's because you suck. Play me the freaking shit, dude. And now you're just not going to play the video. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you. Play the video. Let's go. Oh no.
I made them on my metal lathe so I could trim things, bore it, tap. But you could do it much more simply, and it's a valuable tool. This is masking paper with masking tape along one edge, and I roll it up backwards on a dowel, and then unroll it inside like a carpet. And that'll keep my glue mess down to a minimum. This is tight bond glue, that's what I'm using, and I'm squeezing out way more than I need. Something that's really important are wedges.
Dude, he's doing it how I wanted to do it. I'm thinking like,
down and file the shape. The lug on
it
the
just
end
seems
gives me
ridiculous
something to hold on to.
take the top off.
And I
He's
use
leaving
the wedges
everything
when I'm gluing.
intact.
Everything's clean, I'm ready to go. I'll shove the wedge in 2 or 3 of them down the length of that brace so I can get in with a whole big glob of glue and have easy access. I have glue on the spatula, but I can't see it because my arm's in the sound hole. I'm just sort of feeling my way along. There's more glue.
Glue on the spatula.
The tightest part is here in the
I
center,
don't know, like,
because
what
that's
I
where
would have
I'm
that
approaching
could be like
a
that,
good
but
glue joint. Now I'm under there, that's good.
that's a good point. I'll get the glue out and then
I'll
just
start cleaning up
scrape
with
it in there, because
paper towel. Just get some of that stuff
there's
out of
so
there.
little wiggle room in the side of your...
I'm not in a hurry yet, I got time.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let's pause the old man really quick, because... What can I use this like a spatula for? I don't know. It's a pretty big gap. So I think I can use whatever, but it's a good idea. I'm gonna be right back. I have some more tools in the other room. It's ghetto, but I think it'll work. I got a business card, and I think I could just fold it in half, and I think I could just like put glue on here and then put it underneath it. That's a good point. I just don't know how I'm gonna be able to get in there. Other than just like trying to put glue on my finger, which isn't a terrible idea, but that would be rather messy. Let's see if we can see this. I don't like that very much either, though. I'm just gonna have to get ghetto and just put it on my hand. Okay. Let's keep watching this video. I want to see how he like...
Now I'm going to go in there and get some squeeze out. Now I've got to force some of the glue out of that. And to do that, I'm going in with scissor jacks. I had my scissor jack on the inside and held it in place with the magnet on the outside. And that held it where I wanted it, right over the brace, so I could just reach through the sound hole and bring it down for pressure. And I've used spring-loaded toilet paper plungers, like hold the toilet paper roll, use them, cut them to shape. This is the best. Now I'm coming in on the outside with my
What's he talking about? Toilet paper.
like hold the toilet paper roll,
Yeah.
use them, cut them to shape. This is the best. Now I'm coming in on the outside with my exterior call. Now I'm getting a lot more squeeze out, of course. Those flat calls on the outside of the guitar, especially on the back, spreads the load. You've got two scissor jacks coming down, bearing on that brace. It spreads out their pressure a bit, and it supports the back from the outside, so you're not pressing too hard on the back. Now it's all just cleanup, and I can kind of relax now. I have to do a lot of cleanup on...
I'm not opposed to that idea. That seems kind of crazy, but... It's so hard. It's like I can barely even get my hand in here, dude. It's like I wish I could just break this thing off. I don't want to snap the wood. That would just be so easy if I could just like take it out and then put it back in. But actually, I don't even know if it would fit, dude. It's so long. Okay, I'm gonna worry about the glue first. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Get my hand in and out of there every time. It sucks. It's like this guitar, dude. It's gonna be sick. Just need to be patient. Believe it. It's like, where does our boy get the spirit, dude? Where's our boy? Where'd you get it from, dude? I'm just gonna straighten my finger, I guess. I'm just trying to get this fucking everywhere. There's no strings. This is gonna be impossible. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's gonna be less impossible. Way more pain in the ass, probably, but let's see. Ooh, I can't even get it out of the guitar. See, that's what I was thinking. Wow, there's already so much blood. So once this thing comes out, I'm gonna get it out. I'm just gonna have to re-glue it like this. Regrets. It was gonna come off either way. I'm gonna take the strings off. Let me wash my hands. Okay. My first thought is not a good one, but I think I could cut it and then take it out, glue it back together. But it's like, I knew this was gonna be so annoying. I knew it. But if anything, just taking the, if I could just get the brace out, that would like probably just play better. Okay. Alrighty there, Steve. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Is this enough, dude? You're so close. These other braces are just ginormous, dude. Yeah, see, I figured that's exactly what it was like. Oh boy. Oh boy. I really just want to get this out of here. This is ridiculous. That just confirms my theory, though. It's like, it's probably not advised, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do it anyways. Let me see what the, if I do it like this. Taking this versus strings. Okay. This right here. Anyway. These other braces work so damn long. Okay. There's no way we're getting it out of the guitar. There's no way. So what we're gonna have to do is just put the glue on there like this, which is actually probably gonna be easier. I think we're gonna have to watch some more videos, y'all. This is above my pay grade. This is hardcore.
Here's a cool guitar. It's an Epiphone Frontier FD110, 1961. And the first Frontier was made in 1958 as the prototype for the Hummingbird. So this was Gibson's first square-shouldered dreadnought. It's got a pretty sunburst. I love the inlays, and it's got a 25¼ inch scale, which is different. And you got to check out this truss rod cover. Looks kind of like a Buck Rogers spaceship. It's stamped metal. Not only is it a strange looking truss rod cover, the truss rod's different too than a Gibson. I've seen it before, but it's been a while. It's not an acorn nut. It's Allen wrench adjustable barrel nut. When you think about a Gibson, you expect to see an acorn nut. And I was just surprised to see this one, because I haven't seen that many Epiphones. The reason this guitar's in the shop is it has 2 loose braces in a pretty important area right here. There's a collapse here. This one's loose, and that one's
I can get it
loose.
back in here.
Probably about this far back.
You
and
can't
about
really
to
see it
there.
on rain, which is silly.
There's a mirror in there, and I can show you
There's
what we're
this
looking at.
piece of wood in here that I just broke off, and I'm just gonna figure out if I can get it back where I need to go, or if
The
I just
braces
need
we're
to.
talking about are these 2 top
far
braces
this
that you
guitar.
can see down here in the mirror.
I
And
think I
you'll
can
notice
save it.
they're not tucked into the lining. That would have helped hold them up. And also, I think this piece especially was not the right cut, and it's strong in the wrong direction and bowed downward. So I really want to get a good glue job on this. There's nothing to hold up into the lining. Loose braces like this are pretty common on Gibsons from any era, but especially the older ones. However, since it's so accessible through the sound hole, I think I can glue this up nice and clean if I follow the right steps, which are clean out all that old hide glue that's in there now, choose a clamping method that works, make several dry runs so when the glue comes along you're ready for it, and mask off around the braces the best you can so you don't get glue all over the top. I'm going to put the Frontier away for a while now and show you how I'll fix it on this clear-topped hummingbird body that I got from my friends at Gibson. It was a reject. I braced it like a Gibson. I've even loosened these two braces so they mimic that guitar. And what I want to do is clean out the glue, and I'm going to use a brace gluing wedge to pop this end open even more to loosen it up here a bit. So the wedge wedges the brace open more so I can get in here where I know it's loose, and I'm going to clean the glue out with these saw blades and some others. I cut them from old razor saws. Actually, this one was a brand new saw because I like the teeth. And with them I can get in and start my cleaning. This brace is not loose. I don't want to undo that one.
Oh, I don't want to do
Oh, here's
it.
another one. This is a strip from a
I'm gonna
cut-right
take the
wax
top
paper
off. I'm gonna
box.
try to do it without taking the top
It's
off.
got a
I'm gonna see
certain
if it
kind of
works, and if
tooth
it
that really
doesn't, I'll
pulls
have to
out
take the top
glue.
off, I guess.
To keep off this brace, I made these blocks of wood with a Japanese curved razor saw blade super glued to it. Watch this. I can come in, I can feel my way along, and I can saw right past this brace because it can't cut there. It can only cut as deep as the blocks of wood will allow it to cut. And the little guys are good up in the tight corners when you want to clean right out to the end. Now I have to figure out how to clamp this up. That's the next step. Now I want to clamp this brace so that the end is tight, and I want to see it. It looks like this. Here's an old Gibson brace. It's got that sharp curve on it. I want to be sure that it mates with the top and doesn't come loose again. So here's what I do. Take some scraps of wood and super glue a channel. Wax off the brace well. Slather the channel with auto body filler. And then press the brace in and let it dry. What you'll get is the shape of the brace that's quite accurate. In this case, I took one and cut it down to fit.
There we go.
So it's all ready to go, and it snaps right onto the end of the brace and will hold itself there while I come in with my clamp. Now I could use this clamp, because look, I put a hole at the bottom of that,
And I'm just
took the top
loading
piece
the
out,
brace.
set it aside, and went to the hardware store and got a 1032 brass thread and cut the head off. That
On the inside is getting
go here. There's a good setup. You
all
can get close
on the
to the
brace,
edge,
because
and it's a good clamper.
that seems to
But
be
I don't
the
even
hard
need
part
to
right
do
now.
that. In this case, it's going to be simpler than
Just
that.
trying to get the glue on the brace, and I was able to fit my whole
Get the
finger
hole in there, it'll snap into
underneath
place.
there and just totally take it off. So I took it off, and I'm gonna
Put a
reglue
coat
it.
to protect the
It
top.
seems like a better option, really.
And I can look in the mirror and come in with a sound
I
hole
can.
clamp.
Alright, the brace was messed up, so it's like. Seems like
That's
just
my dry run.
redoing it is probably the
Over
right
the years,
option.
I've seen a lot of guitars come through my shop that were glued kind of poorly with glue spread all over around the brace. So I started masking off early by putting tape on a dowel and rolling it out along the brace to protect it from the glue. That wasn't as easy to do on the inside as it looks there. Now I'm using sheet steel, cut to fit around the brace and held in place with magnets.
I'm trying to just get it in there.
I think this is a great way to
like
go.
flip it over.
Here's how I use the brace gluing wedge. It's got that hole in it. It's tab 1032. Which just happens to be the perfect size for the shaft of a pipette when you cut it short like this. You go in and out a couple of times and it's tight, so it won't leak. It's got a handle for placing it, and that's also to squeeze, and you squeeze the glue out. That's about how much you want into the brace, and you don't want glue running all over the place, so what we do is put a piece of cellophane tape on, trim it away, and then I put about 4 or 5 layers of a heavy tape at the bottom.
Oh,
that acts
dude,
as a stop.
that's a good idea. Tape.
It tells me when I butt
Thanks,
into the
Grandpa.
brace, because it'll stop the wedge, because I'll be working blind in there.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. I've cleaned up the tool and sanded it to
Let
about
me leave it this way.
4,000 grit micro mesh.
Holy shit.
Nice and smooth and clean again. There's the cellophane tape. I've got my glue loaded into it, and I'm ready to apply some glue. Now the glue I'm using is fish glue mixed with about 1/4 of very hot water to thin it down just a little bit.
So hard to get your hand on there, dude.
Now to clamp this part, I'll use the scissor jack. Got a notch in the block of wood to sit over that brace. And the jack goes right on top of that. Nice pressure there, and a little baby cam come in here. That brace is not coming loose again. Well, you saw the demo, now let's see how it came out on the real thing. One thing I didn't point out on the demo is that I cut some paper towel to lay in there and catch any glue. It dribbled down, and I caught one.
Tape is a good idea, Grandpa. Dude, I'm fixing guitars. Does it look like I'm playing reggae?
See what we got. Looking in the mirror, it looks great. You can see that call has stayed in place, which I wanted. And she's glued right up to the top, all the way out to the end like I wanted. This one's still loose, and I'll get it next. And there's a little bit of stain in the spruce top from the glue and the water cleanup. I'll smooth that in with a block of wood with some 220 grit sandpaper on it. Feather it in.
Damn, man. It's already sticking better in there.
Today I'm going to show you how to do one of the most common repairs for an acoustic guitar, the bridge reglue. Check this out. This bridge is actually lifting away from the top. You can see it. That's no good, and it needs to be fixed immediately. Luthiers like me love jobs like this. It's a little bit scary looking, and most people are a little bit hesitant to take it on themselves. But if you know what you're doing, you have the right tools, a lot of times it's a piece of cake and a great moneymaker. So let's get into it. The guitar I'm working on today was built from one of our OM guitar kits, and we use it for lots of different...
What's up? What's in there? Repair for an acoustic or electric is to replace with an electric. Yeah, dude. I'm just trying to fix this guitar up. I got this brace in here, and I'm just trying to like hold it in here just to make sure it's not gonna, or that it's where I want it. I really don't think it is, but. I need to like tape it in here or something. Somehow it needs to stay for a while. And I think I'm just trying to feel around. It's like so hard to get down here. Is that I need to like somehow get it to stay, and I'm probably gonna have to glue it a little bit more on the sides and stuff like that. Man, oh man, is it hard to get anything in here. So, finger like this, and then like that doesn't work. It's like how am I gonna get the tape in there? It's like I think I'm gonna have to take the top off, dude. This is gonna be crazy. Come on, hand. No. Dang. I think my first idea is going to be better. It's just so hard to move around, man. This freaking thing is just stuck in here, dude. brace is just like, it came off. So I'm trying to, like, yeah, it's a cello. Dude, why? Just like, I'm able to turn it like 2 seconds ago. I think I'm just gonna cut it, you guys. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but it's like, I can't move my hand around in there. But I think I could move my hand around if it was cut in half. I'd at least be able to take the brakes out, and then I'd be able to brace one half and then brace the other half. And this thing is just caked with glue. And there's just no way I'm going to be able to do anything like good with this at this point. If I try to just keep doing what I'm doing, it's not going to work. It's really right in my hand. Is there glue on the table? Okay, BRB, or I think it's in here actually. Let me see. Oh, let me see where it's at. This is insane, bro. It's like the most effort I've ever But at this point, it's too far. It's too far gone not to. Come on. There we go. Fuck you, Grace. Ha! Ha ha! Aha! Yes, dude. That is what I wanted. There's just no way I was getting it out of there, dude. And it's so warped, dude. It's gonna take quite a bit of a finagling. Let's get this a little cleaner. Do half. So I decided to file the guitar later, but I couldn't move the brace around in the guitar, and my hand is just too big to get inside of this hole, so it's like I kind of just have to come up with some sort of solution, because otherwise it just ain't gonna work, dude. Okay. Well. Oh, this is where my patience, brother. Because really what I want to do is just be so fucking lazy and just leave this brace out of here. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to be lazy. This is what I wanted to do. It's like, how was I going to get the glue on the brace with my hand, like, inside of it? And when I could barely move my hand around, it's like, there's no way. There's no way. That's not going to happen. So, that was reason number one. Reason number two was that there's no way I was going to be able to move my hand around and tape it in there. Or, like, gravity hold it for a second. I just can't move my hand around in there, dude. It's like, it's not going to happen. I'll put this guy in there. Right? How are we gonna do this? The glue is on there. Yeah. Let's go. I'm coming back now. You got it. Oh, shit. Why is it so hard to get my hand in there? Sorry if you want to whop it. I've got an idea. Because I'm just looking at this hammer and I'm like, I bet I could stick this hammer in there upside down. And just use the weight of the hammer. Because I guess I could just hold it in here until it dries. And then I could put something in here to like further press it down. That's not my hand. Let's see if this I go. Well, I can hold it like. I really don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to tape it in there. So I could barely get my hand in here. There we go. Oh, very slowly. I'm actually going to leave it like this. Oh my god. We're getting somewhere. This is crazy hard, dude. Whoever buys this guitar knows I put so much work into this thing, dude. It's just stupid amount of work into this thing. Let me see how with this. Slide. gotta take the top off. Oh my god, dude. Okay, let me just Alright, we're gonna reconvene this video at a different time. This is just gonna be too much of a pain in the ass to do. It's gonna take me all day. I'm gonna take the top off. Blah 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 blah. Woo! I got glue everywhere. Okay, like and subscribe. We'll be back.